in lieu of the war going on right now in Michigan against vaginas, I decided that I would do my own rendition of the Vagina Monologues straight from my computer. And I don't know, for those of you that haven't heard it or you want to know a little bit more about vaginas, just go ahead and watch. Alright. I'm going to start out. I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Just answer whatever you feel like you're comfortable with. Don't go any further with things than you feel like going. And if you got things to add to a question I've asked you, that's fine too. First question is, when was the first time you saw it? You know. You know, for me it was kind of an accidental thing. There was like a mirror on the floor, you know. And I walked up and I was like, what is that? What is that? And I thought I'd go home and do some research. I probably didn't see myself till, I might have been 20, in college, somewhere around there. And at that point, I didn't even say that word to my OBGYN, you know. And I went to the library, and I'm sneaking in the library and looking through the books, you know. Putting another one on the cupboard so nobody knows what I'm doing. And then it's like, admire it. It's a beautiful flower. You know, like roses. I'm like, okay, we're not looking at the same thing here. So I took pictures of it. You know, I had a Polaroid. Yeah. I had to wait around. And then every now and then I'd just go in the bathroom and I'd be like, take a picture. Is this embarrassing you? It is. Well, all those things are kind of like a secret, you know. And it's not for, you know, like, it's like, I realized there was no context in which to ever really talk about vaginas too much. So I just started casually asking women, friends of mine, about their vaginas. It's like, what do you think about your vagina? What do you think? Wow. Over the course of about 3 or 5 years, I interviewed probably 200 women. What's it feel like talking about it? Pretty strange. I think it's liberating, but it's kind of funny too. Anxious, kind of nervous. Not really sure what I'm going to say. I thought it was really going to be like, you know, uncomfortable. But it's not. And you kind of make it easy.
And I made a glass.
That's beautiful, honey.
I made the glass right here.
This is a little artist. Yeah, it's beautiful. All right. So,
You draw it.
and you made it kind of easy anyways. Everything every woman said was more surprising, outrageous, disturbing, or exciting than the next. And one woman said to me, oh, if you really need to talk to so-and-so about her vagina, she has an amazing story. And she would say, no, you need to talk to so-and-so.
My dog said
She has a better story than I do. And before I knew it, I was really suckered down on this vagina trail. And I couldn't get back. And I've been on this trail for a really long time. So, I don't plan on getting off it anytime soon either. Just letting you know. Everything around here, these are all gifts. They're photographs or things that found me or I've given to me as I've traveled around. First off, I'd like to introduce, where is she? Where did Barbie go, Sage? Did you steal her? Well, oh my goodness. Here we go. I want to introduce Vagina Barbie. And she likes to do the high kicks, see? Woo. Whoops. Ah, Vagina Barbie. Anyways. And let's see. And she's complete with the duck lips. And then, yeah. Here I have a lovely vagina candle. And, oh yeah. A vagina salad. And, it's a monkey, but, and this is a vulva puppet. They actually talk. Ooh, la, 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 la. But, there's a whole world of vagina life out there. And I find it pretty thrilling. So, when the show was first done downtown, guys would come up and say, "Hey, can I have tickets to the Vagina Dialogues?" And women would come up and say, "Can I have tickets to the monologues?" I've heard people call it the Viagra Chronicles. And there was this punk ticket taker, and she'd say, "Listen, if you can't say the name, you can't come. Now try it again." Okay, try it again. Vagina. Okay. Alright, see, you can say it. Vagina. Thank you. I bet you're worried. I was kind of worried. That's why I began this piece. I was worried about vaginas. I was worried about what we think about vaginas. And I was even more worried what we don't think about it. I was worried about my own vagina. It needed a context, a community, a culture of other vaginas. There was so much darkness and secrecy around me. Kind of like the Bermuda Triangle. Nobody ever reports back from there. In the first place, it's not so easy to find your vagina. Women go days, weeks, months, even years sometimes without even looking at it. I've interviewed a high-powered businesswoman and she told me she didn't have time to look at it. Looking at your vagina, she said, is a full day's work. You've got to get down there. Oh my goodness. Now I have a 3-year-old saying vagina, but, you know. I thought you're supposed to teach them to say the correct political terms for Pete's sake, you know? But not in Michigan. You gotta call it banana. Or wee-wee. I don't know, something like that. But, anyways, this businesswoman says she ain't got time. She ain't got time to look at it. You gotta get on your back, you gotta hold up the mirror, and then that comes all shadowed. You should probably use a full-length one, too. And then you're twisting your head up, and you're arching your back, and, you know, it's exhausting. She's too damn busy. She just doesn't have time. So, I decided to talk to women about their vaginas. They began as casual as just little vagina interviews, and they turned into monologues. After talking with over 200 women, younger women, older women, married women, lesbians, single women, I talked to college professionals, corporate professionals, actors, sex workers, college professors, I don't know, African American women, Native American women, Hispanic women, Jewish women, Caucasian women. At first, women were pretty shy about it, kind of reluctant to talk. But you know, you come up to someone and you're like, how's your vagina? You know, they kind of think you're a little weird. But once they got going, you couldn't stop them. Because they love to talk about their vaginas. They really do. And mainly it's because nobody's ever asked them before. Let's just start with the word, okay? Vagina. Just making sure that the cops ain't coming. But anyways, sounds like an infection at best, or a medical instrument. Hurry, nurse, quick, bring me the vagina. Vagina, vagina, prompt. It doesn't matter how many times you say the word, it never sounds like the word that you really want to say. It's completely ridiculous and totally unsexy word. If you use it during sex, trying to be politically correct, which is now politically not correct, if you check out Michigan, you'll kill the act right there. Baby, can I look at your vagina? No. Okay. I'm worried what we call it and what we don't call it. In Great Neck, New York, they call it a pussycat. Don't wear panties underneath your pajamas. You need to air out your pussycat. In Westchester, they call it a pookie. In Jersey, it's a twat. There's a powder box, poochie, a poopy, a pee-pee, a poopy. I don't know. That one, I don't even want to go there with that. Okay, that don't sound good. A poopaloo, punani, piche, a toady, a dee-dee, a nishi, a dignity, a coochie, a scorcher, a cooter, a labre, Gladys Stiegelman, VA, a Vaj, a wee-wee, a horse spot, a nappy donut. No. A nappy dugout? Okay, gross. Mango, monkey box, pajama, fanny boo, marshmallow, gooey, possible. Impossible is one actually I've heard. I know somebody you say, well, when you go in there and you take a shower, you wash as far down as possible, and you wash as far up as possible, and then you wash possible. Keeps that dirty wash right out of your face, I guess. Anyways, then there's a tamale, a tortilla, a Connie, a Mimi, a Miami, a splitnish, and that's in Philadelphia, and a schmeen in the Bronx. Yep, I'm worried about vaginas. And the first monologue is based on a woman's story. Pretty much the way I heard it. Although the subject of this interview came up in every interview, and quite often fraught, the subject, alright, you ready? Hair.